Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first playthrough on this channel. It will be of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. The first ever playthrough, as I'm a little under the influence of alcohol. It may be a little strange, maybe a little odd, the fact that I'm even doing this in general, but hey, let's get the show on the road, and let's get this character creation fucking going. Let's answer a few questions. I always play female in RPGs. Don't fucking judge me. Fucka. But yeah, that's me. Oh shit. You're in a hospital looking for the doctor who's late on his blood payments. A nurse steps in front of you and says, "You can't go in there. It's restricted to medical staff only." Do you? Well, hold up. Let me turn this shit down. Holy fuck. It may have stopped the audio, I don't know. But, this game needs to be stopped because it's fucking loud, homie. Yeah, that's better. You're in a hospital. Yeah, don't need to toss her aside like a rag doll and keep going. Show her your fangs and send her fleeing in fear for her life. See, the first time I did this, I think I chose for the second one. But this time I'm going. Well, okay. I'll go with what I'd actually choose this time around. I know what it would be if I actually got with it, but let's pick number 2. You're at a nightclub having a damned good time when you realize you're out of money, no cash, no fun. Do you? 1. Seduce somebody and have them pay for your drinks. 2. Time is just right so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking. Or 3. Go home and read a book or listen to music. Something more intellectually stimulating than wasting life in a lame club. In real life, I probably wouldn't be in a nightclub in general, but I think most likely I'd have to try for number 1. That one sounds the most fun out of them all. And number 3 just sounds fucking lame. You're a prude if you're out with the boys. So, none of that. We're in an all-night pawn shop feeling the need for some protection, but very low on cash. You can only afford to purchase one item. Is it? A book entitled Kickboxing in 10 Easy Lessons? A well-worn baseball bat? Or a cheap Saturday night special? I'm guessing this one relates to melee combat, and I'm guessing this one... Is there unarmed combat? I mean, I know there is, but I'm guessing this one's more melee, this one's more, or unarmed, this one's more melee. I don't know exactly what this would lead to, but I'm gonna have to go with Kickboxing in 10 Easy Lessons. You're in a convenience store looking through the beer freezer, and all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do you? 1. Sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless. Quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in. If this was real life, I'd do this. If I had vampire powers, I'd do this. And I think it's assuming that I have vampire powers in the moment. So I'm gonna go with this one. You're outbid at an auction for a macabre piece of art that you just must have. You know the collector who won it. You've even been to his house. Do you? 1. Go get a few drinks into him later on and persuade him to sell it to you. Fuck, sorry. 2. Wait until he leaves, find a spare key, and make it look like a robbery. Or 3. Write an unflattering critique on the artist. Get it published and just wait for your friend to try to unload it. If I had to go with any of these, it would most likely be with written on no, definitely one. Get a few drinks in them. Yeah, get a few drinks in them. Make it seem like you don't need that piece while he's drunk, and be like, hey, I kind of want it. We're friends, we're pals, we're buds. It's late. You're at the red spot, waiting for your microwave burrito to heat up. There are 3 arcade games to waste some time on. Which one do you play? 1. The fighting game. I pull off the triple flash uppercut as a finisher every time. 2. The beat 'em up game where you can pick up the bat and whomp on the hordes of generic thugs. Or 3. The generic game, the sniper game with the realistic gun for a controller. I'm gonna go with the beat 'em up. That sounds a lot more fun than either of these. After playing like modern video games, I don't think I'd go back to playing any like of those old timey arcade games. But if I had to choose one, it would definitely be that. Or at least that's what I would that's what I'd choose when I was a little kid. Nowadays, maybe not so much. While in a club, you spot your ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff and leaving you with a stack of bills. He looks dead drunk. Do you grab him by the head and repeatedly bash his face into the bar? Call the cops. See you in court, buddy. This is even if you are a vampire. This is most likely to kill him or get you fucking in jail. So I'm gonna go with number 2. Him skipping out on rent and skipping out on most likely the lease and all the other good shit is probably going to end up with him accepting some jail time. Or if not some jail time, then a small claims court will make him pay you back. So I'll go with number 2. If you could learn one martial art, would it be karate or kendo? I actually have a friend who's big into kendo, and it looked a lot of fun whenever he would like show videos and shit of it. So I'm gonna have to go with kendo. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Someone gets in my way, I kick their ass. That's why. Stay out of sight, and the world won't even know you're there. I'm more of a number 2. I don't really get into fights. I don't really want to get into fights. Doesn't sound fun. Does not sound fun at all. So I'm gonna go with number 2, even though I want number 1. You've been embraced by the Nosferatu clan. A Nosferatu embrace twists and deforms the physical appearance, making them abominate. I can't have this. I cannot have this. We're going back. We're going back. Yes. Okay. We have to run through that again. I'm not going to read it out again this time. Here. Last time that I did that test, I got Toreador female. History. Oh shit. I didn't even know you could choose history. Well, or maybe I did. I don't know. I did the little test thingy. This time I want to go Ventru, and just to see how it is. Oh damn! So, wait a minute. As where is it? As Toreador, you can choose Slut, Ex-SWAT, Starving Artist, and Decadent Enchantress. Beautiful, bored, and sociopathic, you amuse yourself by testing the limits of your suitor's devotions, and you delight as they willfully suffer for your affections. You start with 1 extra point in appearance and 1 in subterfuge, but your celerity has a shorter duration. Fair enough. And start homosexual. Fair. What was it? Malkavian? I can't choose Malkavian because I'm still not done with my very first playthrough, and I don't mean the one that's on here. I have a Toreador playthrough going on outside of this, and I've been told that I should play Malkavian second, like for a second playthrough. So I'm thinking, and other than Nosferatu, which I mean, I don't mind playing them. I probably will at some point. If I'm going to do anything, I'm either going to choose Gangrel, environmental activist, pagan priestess, hard-ass chica, born into a neighborhood just outside of downtown LA. Might as well have been the third world. Damn. Pothead. Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, if I choose anything, it'll be Ventrue. So that's what I want. Dominatrix. Oh yeah. This game is oddly well, not oddly. I think the entire World of Darkness is a little bit, but this game is really sexual in nature. Industry lobbyist. Hey, lobbyists are pieces of shit. So I think if anything, corporate schmo. Now he's a sitcom writer and wears Birkenstocks to work. He always said business casual is the dress of defeat. Maybe you could go back and get your MBA. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. You have a big ego because of your confidence in yourself and your abilities. People either really hate you or are drawn to you. Oh, extra point in charisma but can never raise subterfuge above 4. That doesn't sound very fun, honestly. Well educated. You're privileged and gained excellent education all around. Yeah, that's all I'll choose. That's all I'll choose. Let's make up a new name. Let's make up a new name. That other name is from my Toreador. And that is a name that I stole from both technically Marie Antoinette, as everyone knows, Marie Antoinette, but it's also a character in Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood storyline that I really loved. When I really loved Oblivion's Dark Brotherhood storyline. So I think for this, we're going to go with a very nice, simplistic 2000s name, Lisa. Lisa. What's a good surname? Let me think on this. Let me think. You know what I like? I like the name. Ellis. Lisa Ellis. It's, I don't know. It's kind of generic. Ooh! Now we get to put points into things. Let's see. I've played kind of later in the game. We only get to put. Oh, okay. So, I think I want to put 1 into. Let's see. I've never. I know towards the end of the game you have to get big into this, but I'll start putting into that later. I know that I'm going to want at least 1 in security, because without it, it is so fucking annoying. Honestly, security and intelligence are probably the most important thing to get a bit of at the beginning. Charisma's important, but I don't really focus on it too hard, honestly. And I'm put another 1 probably in let's see, dominate, I don't really need too much in Dominate just yet. Finance. Oh, yeah, right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put one in there to be well-rounded. Investigation. Yeah. Oh, can I not put one into that? Or does it just cost too much? Oh. Yeah, I'll put two in the computer because it's actually really useful. Talents, intimidation. Yeah, let's put one to intimidation and one to dodge. We still have 1 point for social, so I think I'll put that into manipulation. 1 to mental, so intelligence. Because it gives me more hacking, and having hacking at a high percentage is really nice at the beginning. I'm gonna go with presence. Wait, no. Fortitude sounds good, yeah. Guarantees a certain amount of damage from every incoming attack will be ignored. Nice, nice. That's what you like to see. Regardless of the source, the use of Fortitude is not considered a violation of the Masquerade. Good. And I don't think any of these carry risk of violating the Masquerade. Now we just have to spend another in this. So I wanted to go for investigation, but I don't think it'll let me. Or maybe I'm just stupid. But yeah, I'll take it into scholarship instead. Investigation, right? We have 1 in it. And it seems to only be a matter of inspection, which is also affected by intelligence. Scholarship, which I'm guessing is also by intelligence. Okay, let's accept and start the game. Oh yeah, it starts off with you having sexual relations.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
That's a big ass sword, Jesus Christ.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that this is bullshit!
That's my boy.
All I'm saying is that you better not do it. If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Well, man's let me live. Cool. That's what you like to see.
Oh, sire, tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurial. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Good evening. Alright. Well, that's the very beginning of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm going to call it right there. As I just said. And, yeah. That was the very first part of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I showed off character creation, and it was very fun. So, and the little cutscene. So, clap, clap, clap. That will be all. See you.